Oh god. How's that? Oh no. Is this stupid? Is this pointless? Guys, I have just been out running and I bought some bread. I've come home, a sweaty boy, and I've decided, you know, I'm gonna make a chicken katsu curry. I'm gonna film myself doing it. I'm gonna teach you all how at home to make a chicken katsu curry. Chef Laurie in the building. But first I'm gonna have to have a shower. Kia gang, Chef Laurie here. I've made a hat. When me and my sister were little, we actually used to make a show called Chef Laurie. I made things such as instant noodles, chocolate flavored Nesquik. So basically I'm reliving those days without my sister. We're gonna be making chicken katsu curry. This is a real recipe. This isn't something easy. It's not gonna taste, you know, it's not gonna taste like restaurant quality chicken katsu if you go to a Japanese restaurant. But it's gonna be pretty damn good for you to make at home. We're gonna make it today. I'm gonna show you the steps of the chicken katsu curry. Let's go, Chef Laurie. I'm ready. Now, first of all, I'm going to start with the chicken. There's three main things that you're going to want. You're going to want some flour. It can be any old flour. Panko breadcrumbs. Now, I just bought these at like it was a Chinese supermarket. But you could just blend up, use a food processor, or extremely thin cut your own breadcrumbs. And I got some eggs as well. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pour each of these three into each bowl. And my chicken's still frozen, but I personally like my chicken a little bit frozen. I'm going to microwave it for a couple of seconds. It'll still be frozen in the middle, but it will be very easy to cut into the strips that I want for the chicken katsu. So, and then when I've cut into the strips, I'm going to microwave it just a little bit more, but not so it's cooking, just so it's like defrosted, you know. Chicken is going in. I'll just chuck it in, maybe just like a minute or something. Just a minute, normal. Here we are now that I've prepared my flour, egg, and my panko breadcrumbs. It basically took exactly a minute as well. As soon as I heard this go off, I had already done that. Damn, this is actually quite hard to film all on my own. I'm probably not going to be able to cut this. So you can see it's still a little bit frozen, but it's going to be easier to cut into really thin strips, still a little bit frozen, and then I will microwave it slightly more so it's starting to get a little bit soft. And then I'm going to put it into the flour, I'm going to put it into the whisked egg, and then I'm going to put it into the panko, and then we're going to have these nice looking battered chicken fillet strips ready. So I'm going to do that now. So you can see it's just a little bit frozen, but I am having these nice like looking strips like that, like little pieces. Perfect, look at that! Look at all my little slices. This is perfect, this is exactly what I want. They're all going to be individually battered as well. It's going to look fantastic. So I've arranged all my slightly frozen chicken on a plate like this. I'm going to put it back in the microwave for maybe 30 seconds or so. And I don't know, it might need a little bit longer, but I want it so it's not completely cooked, but I want it to just be a little bit more rubbery so I can start putting all the stuff on it and making it nice, ready for the fillet. 3, 2, 1, and that's bingo. Time to come out. Alright, how's it feeling? It's feeling pretty good. Maybe still slightly frozen. I realize this looks stupid. Me with just my fingers straight on the chicken. Alrighty. 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. So one thing you can do is you're supposed to sort of like cut all of these pieces, add little marks on them so it absorbs a little bit more of the stuff. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go straight in. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover one completely in flour. Try and get as much as you can. Maybe I could add some seasoning to the flour or something. Maybe some paprika. I might do that. And now you can see, look at that. Like it's nice and it's covered all its bases. And more of the egg will soak into that now. So now it's going to go into the egg. And that's nice. It's looking, oh, yuck, oh, soggy. But now the egg is going to cling lots of those breadcrumbs. And now we've got a lovely piece. Oh, that's going to be fantastic. We're going to cook this in quite a bit of oil, but it's going to become so crispy and fantastic. The chicken's going to be so thin as well. That's just going to melt in the mouth once it's cooked. But that is how you make the chicken. So that's just one piece. And now, I guess I'm going to do a whole lot more. Here we go, got the flour, egg, straight onto the egg. Make sure it clings to the whole thing as well, like that. Your fingers just get so, look at that, like cake thick. Wait, if we deep fry my fingers, maybe they'll taste nice. Look at those chicken. Ooh. Because I was, rushing to make this video, I dumped a couple in all at the same time, and as you can see, they came out really bad. There's too much egg clinging to the flour. Breadcrumbs can't save it now. As you can see, these ones where I was taking my time, they're looking great. They're looking nice and crispy. They're gonna be really good once I cook them in a pan with lots of oil. Let's do that now. Actually, no, I've changed my mind. We'll do the chicken once we've started on the sauce, because the chicken's not going to take much time at all. All you've got to do is fry the outside, make sure the inside's cooked, and because it's nice and thin, it should cook quite quickly as well. So we're going to get the sauce well underway before we start the chicken. So in the past, when I've made this, I've used onion and carrot, and that's pretty much it. Those are the only veggies that I use in the sauce. The flavor's all in the sauce, and then the chicken is separate, and it's really nice. So I've got an onion here. I've also got some garlic. I think 3 cloves will be good for the amount that I'm making. Maybe I could finish that, but it's also looking a bit old. I don't have any carrots, so actually I'm going to be a complete weirdo and use cabbage. I don't know how that's going to work out. I've also got these yellow beans that I found. They don't really taste like anything. I think they're green. I don't know if they're green beans. Maybe they're different variation. But as I said before, all of the flavor's in the sauce. So it's basically just making it healthy by adding lots of veggies. Still eating a bean. I don't know what to tell you. Kumi's appeared. Kumi! Are you hungry? Now, the first thing about chopping an onion is done. Capiche? You could probably have some of my chicken katsu when I'm done, in fact. And this is the little cubes that I'm going to use to make my sauce. I was a nincompoop and bought mild. I've used mild before, but I'd probably go... This is so mild. I'd probably go for a medium or a spicy one. I don't know if the spicy one's too spicy. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my own spice while I cook it, I suppose. And yeah, you can find these at, like, Countdown or any supermarket. Or like Asian supermarkets, I guess. You go. Put my onion in a pan with a little bit of oil. I've started chopping up the cabbage. Honestly, guys, I'm not sure about the cabbage, but when it's finished, you will see. Hey guys, I've never made a cooking video before, so give me a like and a comment below letting me know if I guess I'll crack that straight into the curry. If this has helped you at all. I've added some. See, I've added. I'm cutting out. I'm missing out the steps. I've added some paprika to the onion. Now I'm crushing this garlic in. And I guess I'm just gonna like slowly add the cabbage and the beans. And damn, this is so hard to do with one hand. The onion was starting to look good, so I've added the cabbage and the beans now. I don't know. Maybe I'll need a little bit more oil or something. When I add 2 of those cubes, I'm also going to add quite a bit of hot water as well, I think. And it's going to thicken right up and become the base for the katsu sauce. And then while the sauce is mixing in with all of this, I will start my chicken. You know, this actually happens all the time when I cook. I start, like, improvising. Oh, I'll add some paprika. Oh, bloody cabbage instead of carrot. And it still works out, but it's a bit different than anticipated. I'm now going to add my, the sauce, I think. So you can see this is the inside of that packet, and I've got these weird-looking cubes. And I'm going to break it. Should I use 2 of these? I thought it'd be half the size of that. I'm going to use 2. Why not? 2, because it's going to be a big amount. And then you just add water, basically, and it will become that tasty katsu curry. I've got some boiling water there. These will break down into that. Maybe I'll add some other spices or something. This is going to be a pretty unorthodox chicken katsu. Oh, I can smell it already. The steam's coming up. That's smelling really good. That is the katsu curry smell. So I know it's like an instant cube that you add to get the katsu curry, but that is actually fantastic. That's so good. I've turned the heat on for the chicken pan, but actually I've just found this. Just straight up hot curry powder. So I'm going to use... completely empty. Well... Screw that. I wanted to make up for the fact that I've got a mild curry, but I can't now. I've added the paprika, but I don't have any chili or anything. Damn it. Hold the phone. Bingo! We got chili. Yes. I'm just going to add some of this straight in. Give it a little spicy kick. I actually do like spice. So I should have got the spicy katsu curry stuff, but mild's just the one that I'm familiar with using, so I don't know. That might be way too much chili. The pan is getting nice and hot for my chicken. Here we go. I've got some tongs out, and I'm going to start putting them on. Okay, it's not hot enough because it's not sizzling straight away. I hope I've got enough oil. I think I just ran out of oil. But it's good to be really generous with the oil on these guys, because it's just like making, like, French fries and stuff like that. What makes it so delicious is it's coated in so much oil. You would deep fry these bad boys or something like that to get the actual flavor. So we just want to really cook them in oil, bathe them in oil. I've just realized I'm not going to be eating all of this now, so maybe I shouldn't cook all of it now. I should, like, do some of it later. What the hell? I'll just cook all of it. So that's all of the good chicken that I prepared. Over here, you can see I've still got my, like, slimy chicken. The one that I coated a bit badly. And you can see Kumi over there has lost interest. Kumi girl, I'm sorry. I'll give you some chicken. You'll appreciate the chicken. Meanwhile, I think I've added too much, water to my katsu sauce, and it's starting to look a little bit too wet. But as long as it continues cooking, it'll surely thicken on its own accord. And you can see over here the chicken. Oh, yes! Look at this brown bit here. This is looking nice and crispy. That's looking really good. It's starting to get a little bit brown. Oh, that one's really good. Hey, Kumi. It might still be a little bit raw, but I know that you're a feline, so you can eat raw things. Is it too hot? Is there, like, not enough chicken and too much batter on that? Yep, yeah, yes. Okay. There's something good there. Yeah, oh. You like it? Yes! Oh! Kumi, come on. Just pick it up and eat it. There we go. Yes. See, it's good, isn't it? It's starting to look so nice and brown. Oh, too brown. I left it for too long trying to feed Kumi. The katsu sauce is finally starting to look like a decent consistency. However, it's not. It's a little bit too red. I might have added a bit too much paprika, but it'll still taste nice. I used 2 of those cubes, so surely it'll be tasting perfect. I think we're about done. Just about finished cooking all of the dudge pieces. They didn't have as much oil and they were covered in kind of a weird way, so they're not looking as nice, but the katsu curry's ready. I've got that. Kumi's already eaten. And did I mention this meal is served with rice? Oh yeah! Ah! I'm hoping you guys at home already know how to cook rice. And so I'm not teaching you that. Probably shouldn't have tapped it in such a weird way. But I've got my katsu curry. I'm going to put that just there on the side. Oh, that's a nice big amount. And I'm going to get some of my quality chicken there as well. Look at that. Oh, get a nice brown one. Yes. I kind of ruined my presentation by dabbing that bit at the top there, but oh well. Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Chicken katsu curry. And now for the taste test. Good texture. Definitely does still need a bit more spice. Oh, the chicken. Oh. It's so good. It's so crispy. It's juicy. Chicken salt. If that had chicken salt, that would be great. Don't have any chicken salt. Just some sort of seasoning for the chicken would be fantastic, but it's great. That's really good. Even Kumi's still eating. That is a chicken katsu jam.